It is an amazing journey that an IB student goes through. Reflective,
It's the distance that's going to be traveled.
open-minded, balanced, inquiring. These are just some of the qualities that an IB student develops over the course of their amazing journey. But every journey begins with just a single step.
One small step for man.
For IB, our journey begins freshman year.
I joined IB because I'm a college-bound student and I want to be successful when I grow up.
I joined IB for college.
It's the best way to get a bright future.
I joined IB for a greater challenge during high school.
For a better education and to be better prepared when I go into college.
My sister was in the first class and I cannot be one up by her.
Most of us start our journey very close-minded. However, after only a year in the pre-IB program, this mentality has already begun to change.
Since freshman year, I've come to realize that IB is not so much just an academic program as it is a preparatory course for college. It really does get you ready for college and it helps you build connections with your peers that will really help you get through high school much better than any other program.
Since freshman year, I don't know if my perception has changed. I just think I've grown and become more confident because of some of the opportunities I've had and because of some of what the older people have helped me. Their guidance and my mentor and all of them, they've helped me grow and become, I think, more open-minded and a better communicator. And those are two of the our principles, our learner profile.
Just through being introduced to more responsibilities and a more rigorous workload in the pre-IB program, we had begun to develop a greater work ethic and better time management skills.
I joined IB because my parents wanted me to.
I joined IB because I wanted a challenge and I knew that IB was a very challenging program.
Initially, I joined IB because one of my cousins was in IB and he was in IB music and I thought that sounded awesome.
I honestly was bored in my advanced classes in middle school and I really wanted more of a challenge, and I also wanted to kind of get away from where I was and meet new people and make new relationships.
I joined IB at first because I thought that it would help me get into a good college, but I realized that IB is so much more than just getting you into good college. It really makes you a well-rounded student and you become part of something bigger than just a high school experience.
Nonetheless, our change in worldly perspective does not truly come until junior year. When introduced to the IB program our junior year, students are subsequently introduced to an entire new perspective of the world surrounding them.
It really does make you a well-rounded person. It helps you view things from other people's points of view and gives you like a 360 point of view, and I really think that'll help me in the professional world as well as in my personal life.
I think IB will help me contribute on a global scale because it helps me interact with people and I can listen to someone else's point of view and then I don't have to necessarily agree with it, but I can understand it. And I think that's a great way to socialize with people and how you meet friends and how you make connections with others, and it'll help in how I view society and how I can contribute to it.
As these juniors grow into seniors in the program, their awareness of the world around them develops into something even stronger as they begin to analyze this world surrounding them and create their own ideas.
In the name International Baccalaureate, I feel like with IB, we're taught a curriculum that's not strictly just based on an American Western type thinking. We're told to examine things from 360 points of view, and I feel like internationally that's something, the perspective that we're not used to. So IB has really helped me through that.
IB really teaches you to appreciate varying cultures. So you learn to not just think from one viewpoint, learn to appreciate all viewpoints, and that makes you a broader thinker, makes you interested in helping not just your community, but those around you, like branching out to communities across the world.
The thing about IB is that we're learning from different cultures. We're taking a global 360 perspective. So I believe just bringing that mindset into whatever you do will give you an edge and will allow you to contribute, because we know from either our TOK courses or any course that you're supposed to look at everything with different perspectives. So I think once you bring that into a job or a career or anything, that you'll immediately bring something new.
These students in the IB program are definitely bringing something new into the world, as their knowledge is already creating an impact on the people and world around them.
They want to know who you've really been the past 4 years. And like I said, they want people who are active, passionate, and really have something to bring.
I think the IB is sensational. The IB, particularly the full diploma IB, is particularly demanding, but that also means that it prepares you extraordinarily well for college.
IB students become stronger every day and greater leaders. Maybe they haven't changed the world yet, but they're getting there, step by step. Now just ask yourself, how do you want to change the world?
When I grow up, I want to be a biomedical engineer.
Research physicist of some sort.
I want to be somewhere in the business field when I grow up.
When I grow up, I want to be a reserve Marine as a corpsman, also a physical therapist. I might act a little bit too, but I mean, that works.
I want to be an ophthalmologist.
I want to be a musician.
The goal is to be some kind of scientist, technician. That was always kind of like the goal from when I was a wee little lad.
I want to be a mentor.
International lawyer.
When I grow up, I want to be a robotics technician.
I want to do something in psychology.
Sure, between physician and or businessman.
When I grow up, I want to be a medical doctor.
I'd like to work in the film department, work with making movies.
Long term, I want to be a sports announcer. Physicist, probably working in the military sector.
I think more than anything, I'd want to just be someone who has a goal. And even if I don't have a specific, profession that I have right now, I want to be someone who is able to set a goal and is able to achieve the goal, no matter what it is.
One giant leap